Hi, everyone, and welcome to Eagle Forum's Capitol Hill Update. My name is Tabitha Walter, and I am the Political Director of Eagle Forum.
And I'm Kirsten Hassler, our Executive Director. Last week, Republicans decided to take a very risky move among a Democrat-controlled House. And House GOP members voted by secret ballot to reinstate earmarks. The 102 to 84 vote was actually really surprising, but some Republicans see this as a way to divert some government spending towards their districts.
Yeah, so what exactly are earmarks? Earmarks have actually spanned the entire history of Congress by allowing lawmakers to create spending projects that would specifically target their district or state. Now, say your congressman wants to build a road in your district. He could ask for federal money to be written into a spending bill specifically for that project. It usually comes in exchange for a yes vote on the entire bill. Once that bill passes into law, members can tout their accomplishments on the campaign trail to appeal to their voters and remain in office. The problem is, though, earmarks haven't always promised good fortune. They have cost some elected officials their jobs and even landed them in jail.
Beginning in the 1990s, a spotlight was shown on the unsavory practice of earmarks. For instance, California Congressman Duke Cunningham used his position as chair of the House Appropriations Committee to funnel money straight into his own pockets, allowing him to live an extravagant lifestyle. And a federal investigation found that he had handwritten notes on who he needed to bribe to deliver on an earmark. In 2005, he spent 7 years in prison after pleading guilty to tax evasion, conspiracy to commit bribery, mail fraud, and wire fraud. Wow. Although this was one of the most famous instances, many more bubbled up during that time, like the well-known Bridge to Nowhere case. We have some of the most scandalous earmarks linked in our Capitol Hill report.
Ooh. You'll want to check that out. There were actually bipartisan calls to ban earmarks in 2010 and 2011, including from then President Obama, in order to bring down the national deficit. However, responsible budgeting never happened, as evidenced by the recent COVID spending packages. And now that the House has given up, the Senate may follow suit. Minority Leader Mitch McConnell mentioned in an interview with Fox News that earmarks are still very unpopular among Republicans, yet South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham had other thoughts by saying, "Democrats do it. If we don't do it, we're stupid."
Besides the historical corruption and the additional amount of debt this will bring to our $28 trillion deficit, we know that Democrats will not give Republicans a fair shake of earmarks. House Democrats have tried their best to silence GOP members by changing the House rules to make it more difficult for the minority party to offer amendments or even offer certain procedural motions. Even when House Speaker Nancy Pelosi allows Republicans to offer amendments on the House floor, they are few and far between, while Democrats are allowed to offer upwards of 40 amendments. A little bit of a tongue twister there. This will not be any different for Republicans wishing to place their earmarks into Democrat-controlled spending bills.
Right. Well, we at Eagle Forum have great concerns about how earmarks would increase federal spending, allow for more corruption, and weaken the chances of Republicans gaining the majority in both chambers. We will keep you updated on how this whole process plays out. And we also want to remind you to please sign up for our legislative alerts at eagleforum.org. There is currently an opportunity for you to contact your senator to stop any movement on the Equal Rights Amendment resolution. And there's one coming down the pike soon on the Equality Act. If you have any questions about today's report, please post them below, and we will be back next week right here at 2 p.m. Eastern. See you then.